Hail to the fellowship. We thank you guys for tuning in. I'm your nerdy normie reviewer, the Elvin Barber, and joining me is the Lord Loyalist himself, TC, the Token Cripple.
Hello.
And we're those guys. TC, my guy, this article I came across here, I'm not going to lie, when I saw it, I laughed a lot.
Me too.
Like it legit just embodies everything what's going on with Marvel right now. Let's
Hashtag
see.
modern comics.
Go out and get them. Marvel Studios skipping Comic Con's Hall H. Let's see. The Disney owned studio has long maintained it will only attend the con when it can truly deliver, which is just hilarious in itself.
Since when?
Oh, man. I'm curious.
Has that been a thing for a while or is this new?
That is a good question. That is a good question. I'm curious what their definition of deliver is. Because I haven't seen any, deliveries, any good ones in a minute.
I guarantee their definition is different from ours.
Oh, I'm quite aware of that. It's like I'm using DoorDash and getting the wrong fucking food. That's about as good their delivery has been. But let's see. Marvel panels are far and away considered the highlight of most years. That I will concede. Like back in the day, San Diego Comic-Con, Marvel, their panels, were pretty big. They were a big deal. Let's see. With attendees camping out overnight for a seat in the 6,500 person hall. Yeah, like I believe that. But here's the thing. Let's see. In 2022, Marvel Studios boss laid out an expansive slate for its multiverse saga. All right, Marvel has pressed pause on a few titles. Let's see, including Thunderbolts.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, really. Thunderbolts, Blade, and Daredevil. Workers not expected to start up until after the writer's strike. All I can say right now, sir, is thank God for this writer's strike because that delays these shitty shows that are about to hit these platforms. Let's see. Disney also... Go ahead.
True, but it probably just delays them, honestly.
That's
true. It
true.
probably just delays them, though. It doesn't stop them or reverse course. So
no, I'm sure it does. Just delay them. Yeah. Let's see. Disney also pushed back a few of its key films and release date shuffle announced last week. So here's the thing. They're not going to be at Hall H, but it says, although it's skipping Hall H, Marvel Studios will still have a presence on the convention floor. So they'll have a little booth on the floor. Oh man, it's like how do you go?
We're Marvel. We can't skip it outright. So
exactly, it's like how do you go from a 65 person filled hall to a fucking booth on the floor? Like shit is embarrassing. And I know they want to say, oh, it's the writer's strike. We can't because of the writer's strike. But I'm going to tell you this. Kevin Feige ain't no fucking writer. He's a producer. He usually does these fucking things. Like every time I've seen these Marvel panels at the San Diego Comic-Con, like he's always leading them and he can still lead them. So like that's bullshit that they're trying to blame it on the writer's strike when in actuality it's because they don't have shit to deliver. I mean, if we're being honest.
Wasn't this article released before the writer's strike was official?
No, because I think we're going on. See, that's the thing about the writer's strike. That's the thing about the writer's strike. Like nobody gives a shit about it. So like, I think technically we're on like week number 5 or 6 of the writer's strike, but like nobody cares. So like, it is what it is. But apparently there might be a actors strike. So, you know, that might be in a couple of
that's
days.
next. That's fun.
Yeah, that's next. Yeah. Yeah, that's next. But yeah, when I saw this article title, I was just like, wow, like Disney Marvel is struggling. But then I also saw that Sony's not going to be there, HBO's not going to be there, Netflix, and then also Universal. So they're all fucking skipping this Comic-Con this year. So I wonder why, sir. I wonder why.
I think honestly it's because the quality is shit. If the quality was good, they'd be raking in the money, and if they were raking in the money, they wouldn't have a writer's strike.
Exactly. Exactly. This is what happens when you push your agenda, when you play with identity politics, when you race swap, when you cater to the creators instead of your fucking customer. This is what happens. This is exactly what happens. Your quality of work becomes shit. And you can't deliver, to put it in Marvel's terms. They can't truly deliver.
They don't know what they're doing. Honestly, they got to learn to put the story first and put your customers first instead of putting your politics first.
Yeah.
Just take politics out of their shit.
In an ideal world,
like real world politics.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, stop making this shit for like 4 or 5% of the population that don't even give a fuck about this stuff. Like, because that's why you're losing your money. That's exactly why. I mean, I'm like trying to think, like, even if they did show up, what would they even announce? You know, the Marvels, because tons of people are going to go to that.
Yeah, that's the thing. They've got nothing to say. They've got nothing to say. Everybody's skipping out on superheroes. Nobody gives a shit about Star Wars. Like,
nope. Yeah. Loki, like, for when I hear about Loki, the entire plot is just going to be him going around trying to find Lady Loki. So that's
again.
Yep, that's going to be the plot.
It's literally the exact same fucking story.
Yep, it's literally the same story. Yeah. Oh,
of course.
So it's, you know, it probably will be their highest viewed show, just because people like Loki. But then at the same time, it's like a lot of people have caught on to this bullshit at this point. Like, I think they were pretty safe in debuting Loki back in what was it, phase 4, like early phase 4. So like they were just coming off that, you know,
back when people still had hope.
Exactly. That Endgame high, people still had hope to see what was coming next. So they had some, you know, they had a little bit of clout left for, you know, dropping Loki, this new series. But now I feel like people are kind of hip to what's going on. And I feel like people will probably tune in just to see where it's going to go. And then once they do, they're going to be like, we're fucking out. And then a lot of people, like you said, they've just got fatigue at this point and they just won't watch anyway.
The thing is, like, it doesn't have to die. It doesn't, but they have to regain the goodwill that they shit over, you know, that they pissed away.
Exactly. I don't know, man. Oh, so I've started watching Secret Invasion.
I'm sorry.
Just for so I'm doing it for our Instagram page. Everyone go follow us. I'll put the link in the description. It's at We're Those Guys. I'm only doing 90-second reviews of the episode because that's all that the Instagram world will allow me to do. And to be perfectly honest, that's all I really would want to do any fucking ways. So
you don't have it in you to do full reviews on the channel. Is that it?
exactly.
Is that bad?
Like it's a 90-second fucking review because this show is hot garbage, sir. It is garbage. I can give you the whole premise of this show in a matter of probably 120 seconds. So let me know when you're ready.
Go.
All right. 1, Nick Fury broke his promise to find the Skrulls a home, so now they have to take over Earth.
Fuck
2.
you.
Yep.
Not you, but the show.
No. Yeah, the show. Fuck it, right? 2. I'll let you respond after I say this. So 2, Nick Fury. It gets repeated on a constant basis that Nick Fury is old, he's washed up, and he doesn't know the game anymore.
Fuck that. Why even make the show?
Why indeed? But I tell you, they are shitting hard on Nick Fury. Hard. And then the one moment where he actually does look like Nick Fury for like, 60 seconds. As soon as he's done, he like leaves his building and has to sit on the park bench because he's so fucking tired. So they are deconstructing and butchering.
We get Samuel L. Jackson's old, but
yeah, they love to remind us.
Just fuck's sake.
Also, I don't know if you knew this, TC.
We get Sam Jackson's old, but you just don't have him in action roles.
Also, did you know that Nick Fury was black?
It never occurred to me.
Because they can't stop reminding us of that he's black. So
You know how many people were offended that Nick Fury was black? 0. No one gave a shit. It was just cool. Sam Jackson's being a badass in Marvel.
Oh, I know. In fact, sir, there is a scene between him and Rhodey where they discuss how black each other are. In fact, Nick Fury says something to the extent of, it took us a while for people like us to wrestle power away from those who aren't like us.
The world is on the line. The enemy is 1,000,000 times more dangerous than Hydra, but they can only be vanquished by you, alone. And you want me to make the power mean something by helping a brother out. But you should know better than most. The reason we wrestled this power from mediocre men who don't look like us was not simply to turn around and hand it to mediocre men who do. The point of this power is to be uncompromising, to be unsparing, to be able to sit across from a man we greatly admire, with whom we share an entire professional, personal, ancestral history with, and to tell him without any reservation that he's fired.
Fuck right off. Nick Fury doesn't give a fuck about racial politics.
Oh man, that whole, yeah, yep.
I thought he was at least somewhat saved because he's black and he's disabled. He has an eye patch. I thought that they would at least be reverent to him. So
no,
it's not even political at this point. Well, it is political because they make it political, but they're just shit. That's all it is. Like they don't even have activism to fall back on. They just don't know how to tell a story.
Exactly.
They Jake Skywalker, Nick Fury. What the fuck?
Exactly. In fact, after the conversation ended, Rhodey ended up firing him.
Fucking what?
Yeah.
What's that jumped up little shit thinking? Like, what gives that jumped up little shit the right to fire Nick Fury?
Because so apparently he's like the president's right hand man now. He's like got a very important position. And
fuck off.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm pretty sure Shield isn't American. It's international. First of all, second of all, like Nick Fury would tell him to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck back down.
Oh, I know. Well, Nick Fury did say, you may have fired me, you might have taken me out, but I'm Nick Fury, so I'm always going to be in. And then that's when he had his one Nick Fury moment. But other than that, it's like
Nick Fury could punk a bitch. Like
it's exactly. Oh, but guess what though? Guess what? Nick Fury, because he blipped, Nick Fury is he's having problems dealing with things now. He's having like PTSD now because of the blip. Nick
are you
Fury.
fucking kidding me?
Nope.
That's what gives him PTSD.
Exactly. Not the shit he's been through his entire life. That shit. Yeah.
I mean, that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but as much as I personally was kind of on No Way Home's actual story prior to the cameos, like Nick Fury, like they acknowledged he was gone in the sense that he didn't have the connections he used to, but he wasn't bitching and moaning about it or whining about it. It was just a fact, and he was Nick Fury, like he was still Nick fucking Fury.
Exactly. Yeah. They have completely deconstructed his character for this show, man. He does not look like Nick Fury at all. More like Nick McFlurry. Go ahead.
Is he Soy Fury? Is he Soy Fury? Is that it?
That's how they want to portray him, as Soy Fury. It's all his fault. The Skrulls, they're trying to take over Earth. So,
fuck's sake.
Apparently, there's like 1 million Skrulls on Earth now.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm. There weren't 1 million Skrulls around. That was the problem.
Apparently, because of the blip, a lot of them just came to Earth for refuge.
The Central Intelligence or whatever the Supreme whatever the fuck that was called. That's a machine. There's no way that could blip away. It's still a threat, which means the Kree are still a threat.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
1 million Skrulls on Earth, they said. Yeah,
how is it somebody that doesn't give a fuck about Marvel at this point, namely myself, knows more about the state of the universe than the fucking writers?
Because the writers, they're not watching prior shit. Like, this proves it. They're not watching it. They have no concept of continuity. Like, that's just not a thing anymore. So.
And correct me if I'm wrong. When at the post-credit scene for Spider-Man, again, I'm bringing it up, I know. But, I mean, Nick Fury wasn't, he was kind of on vacation, but he was like, okay, time to get back in. And he was just like, I'm still Nick fucking Fury.
Yeah. The start of the episode started with him coming back from that spaceship thing he was in space. So, but apparently he's been in there licking his wounds because of the blip. So
he was drinking Mai Tais in Tahiti. He was chilling. He was on fucking vacation.
Apparently, he was having some existential moments, sir. So
he was on vacation. That's not. Ooh. Okay.
Don't watch the show.
My blood pressure is rising.
Oh God! Oh wait, but there's more. So, oh gosh, I'm trying to think what else happened. So Skrulls blow up. So Skrulls try to take over Earth. They make they're the reason these global events are happening. So the countries and continents can turn on one another, and then if they have a leader, Gravik, whatever.
What happened to other leader guy?
Oh, he's still there, but these people are the sect that are pissed because Nick Fury, went back on his promise.
I don't think he was the one who made the promise. Also,
no. Well, I'm
pretty sure it was Captain Marvel.
So there's a scene that they pulled up from Captain Marvel in the second episode. Nick Fury is addressing all the Skrulls and telling them that he and Captain Marvel, he promises they're going to find them a home.
That wasn't a promise he made. That was a promise she did.
Yeah, but he made it They put it up like he made it in the second episode. Like it
Did
was like
he?
right,
I don't remember that. I don't think he did.
I don't remember that either, but they put it up like it was back in 1997. I think that's when it right was that the timeline. I don't fucking remember. I think it was the 90s.
Mid 90s, whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, so it was like a whole new scene though. It was like him, Talos, the wife, the daughter, a bunch of other Skrull were there, and he's like talking to them about, you know, what he's gonna do for them. He's gonna find them a home, he promises. And then
How is he going to find them a home when he doesn't know shit about the rest of the universe?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't know.
At least Marvel has God powers.
Who the hell knows? But because of this broken promise and this kid that, you know, he was like, I'm gonna guess that this kid looked up to Fury, or Fury kind of took him in. But because
Was he the one playing pinball? Was he the kid playing pinball?
No, this kid was like he was orphaned because his parents were killed by the Kree, I believe. So
Of course.
yeah. So I believe they're gonna set it up like, oh, Nick Fury took him in, and you know, because Nick Fury broke his promise, now he's got it. Now, oh, Maria Hill dies, so that's also a thing. She dies in the
Did
first
she do much?
episode. So
I feel like she didn't do much.
well, you know what she did in the first episode? She treated Fury like shit and told him that he was old and out and then washed up. So
She has an immense amount of respect for Fury. Immense.
yeah.
Like she's his warhorse.
Yeah.
Like the only two people I would say have more respect for Fury, at least in this continuity, are Black Widow and Barton.
No, yeah, I agree. But the writers don't care about that. They don't care. Any chance they can get to call Fury old and washed up is good for them. So
That's ageist.
yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, so Fury's washed up, Fury's black, Skrulls taking over Earth, broken promises. Skrulls they have also infiltrated the highest government officials for every
Hasn't every
country.
other secret society done that in this continuity? Let's see. We have the Black Widows that did that. We have Hydra that did that. It's like, come up with something new. Come on, jeez.
Now the Skrulls have done that. And then
plus they did that in the 90s already. Like the damage was already done.
Exactly. And then finally and they're also doing genetic research to make themselves super Skrulls. And there's a scene where one of the characters looks at this computer and you can see that they've been doing DNA splicing with Groot's DNA. So amongst other people. But yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Yep.
Is that their way of just bringing these people back so they can make money?
You know what? It might be, but I don't think they're going to do that. But it might be. It might be. And then finally, so we can end this shit. Finally, at the end of episode 2, we see Nick Fury go home to his wife. Apparently, he's married. He goes home.
Fucking when?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, and she's a Skrull as well. So, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So yeah, now I'm sure you have further insight on why I only give this show 90 seconds.
I'm having my blood pressure went up just by hearing you describe it.
Yes. Yeah. I had to relax myself when I watched these 2 episodes and just told myself this is a comedy. This is just a comedy. Because
I know Samuel L. Jackson is old, but if you're gonna keep harping on it, don't give him a role that's a leading role. Have him be fucking Zordon or something. I don't know. Rangers, go do the thing.
Exactly. So yeah, So from what I've read, this show was like the lowest watched Marvel show on Disney Plus, next to Miss Marvel. So
Gee, I wonder why.
exactly. So yeah, Marvel skipping Comic-Con and putting pause on a lot of shows. You know, I wonder why.
Not a clue. It's a mystery.
Oh man! All right, sir. You have anything left that you wanna add?
I'm dumbfounded. The Secret Invasion shit.
Dude, just watch my 90-second reviews, man. You'll get all you need. You'll get all you need to know in a matter of 90 seconds. It's great. I love it. I don't have to spend too much time thinking about it. So,
Oh man.
oh man. All right. Well, we thank you guys for tuning in. We ask that you smash that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you guys think. Share this video out there. We thank you guys for tuning in. You guys take care.
Bye, everybody.